News Talk 1450 WOL is everywhere you are at WOLDCnews.com.
Yes. All right, everybody, we're going to go to the phone lines. Our phone lines been jumping all morning long. We're talking about blacks in fashion. Let's start with Alexis. Alexis, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. How can I help you? Welcome to the Sea Island Morning Show. Is this Alexis?
Yes. Hey, Mr. Bennett.
How you doing? Talk to me, baby. We're talking about blacks in fashion. What's your take?
I agree with you. You don't have to spend that much money to look good, or I just think people duplicate celebrities when they don't realize most celebrities get their clothes for free.
True.
For people to purchase it.
True. Okay, exactly. So now, really quick now, back to MD's question. I know it's a little simple question, and you tell me the truth. First of all, your age. What's your age?
Oh, I'm 19.
Okay, good. So this is a good one. So, and I thank you for listening to the Sea Island Morning Show. So now, if a gentleman came up to you, laced from head to toe in all designer clothes, and then another gentleman came up with maybe just a basic Levi and T-shirts, and they both saying the same things to you, which one are you going to go with, or talk to?
Honestly,
and tell the
I'd probably
truth.
go with the one that's dressed better. Honestly.
Why?
Thank you.
Because they look better to me. I'm not superficial or anything, but that is something that...
Ultimately, it's going to be about the conversation. But just looking,
she said no.
It's not going to be about the conversation?
My first impression.
I'm sorry. Once you get to know them, it's all about the conversation. And then if the person who got all this designer clothes on is not saying the same things that you want to hear, then of course, it's a no. But I'm just saying first impression when you see them, like, oh, he doing something. You know what I'm saying? He got the Gucci on or whatever. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's how a lot of people think.
Yes, that's true.
That's why a lot of people buy these big cars, these Mercedes-Benzes.
MD. Okay, Alexis, thank you, baby, for calling in. Continue to listen to the show, and you have a good day. We love it, everyone. We're talking on the Sea Island Morning Show on 1450 WOL. We love the idea that we have 19-year-olds listening to WOL 1450, baby. We're changing the way this. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. I know that's right, baby. Who's at the door, baby? Yes, indeed. All right, good morning. This is the Sea Island Morning Show. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Allen. This is Leslie Halsey.
All right, Leslie Halsey. Now, Leslie, you won a gift pack from the Sea Island Morning Show for the awesome comment that you gave on the email, on Gmail. Really quick, since you're on the phone, tell us what is your take on blacks in fashion? Talk to us about that, Leslie.
Well, it just takes me back to when I was in college, and when I was in college, the thing was the preppy look, with the loafers and the Izod preppy Oxford shirt.
That's right.
And wearing the sweater on your back, tied around in the front.
Okay.
The sleeves tied around in the front. And I remember my freshman year when I got onto campus, it just seemed like that's what everybody was dressed like, and everyone was trying to carry something. Ralph Lauren was the thing. And I never was into that. And I know that I was still stylish, but I never wanted to have a whole bunch of lettering on my clothing.
Okay, so you never went with the trend, basically.
But I know that I was still stylish.
Okay.
And I take pride in being stylish and knowing that I didn't spend a lot of money.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Leslie. Make sure you go by the 923 U Street location. We don't have a lot of time today, but make sure you go by there this week and pick up your orange tea tree shampoo and conditioner. And I want you to keep tuning in and listening to the Sea Island Morning Show. All right?
Sure will.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, everyone. We're going. Yes, baby. All right, we shut that door, baby, on Leslie. Now it's time for us, before we go to our salon check-in, why don't we go here with Epiphany with her announcements and the question of the day for the Atlanta Hair Show. Talk to us, Epiphany.
Okay, C. Allen, just a brief update. We will have one question remaining after today. Next week is our very last question, and this is to win the Atlanta Bronner Brothers trip. We will pay for your airfare, your hotel accommodations, your show tickets, and you would just be responsible for your personal monies.
Okay.
The show is August the 7th through the 9th. And the question is, no, I'm sorry, just before I go to the question, BCI's Atlanta committee will be at the 923 U Street location on this Thursday from 11 to 3. We'll be doing a fundraising cookout. We'll be furnishing hot dogs, half smokes, burgers, Rita's Ice smoothies, seafood salads, just to name a few. And these things will be for a very small price, just so that we can help the students get to Atlanta. Now, the question is, what is a track and how is it used?
All right, everybody. The question is, what is a track and how is it used? Now, this is the 6th question.
That's question number 6.
Question number 6.
Yes.
All right, everybody. We only have one more question left. And after that question, we will be announcing, we're going to have people call in and give us the week after next, call in and give us the answers.
Yes.
And they will get the trip for Atlanta. All right, everybody, we're going to finish up our salon check-in from last week, okay? We're going to go to our salon check-in.
Glamika's Glamorama. Who this?
Yes, it's Mika on the radio. All right, Mika, let me ask you this question here. Of course, this is the Seattle Morning Show. The show is about beauty. It's about fashion. And on this salon check-in, because, Mika, we got to go, I wanted to know really quickly, what do you feel about women today wearing long weaves? What do you feel about that? Oh, first of all, sweetie, my weaves cost a lot of money.
How much are your weaves?
Okay, first of all, I have my premium hair weaves. That's $14.45. My Remy hair weaves is $10.99. And my Yaki weaves is $2.45. And that's full sewn in. Hey, it's Mika in Acasio Boulevard. Hey.
Okay. So my next question is, Miss Mika, what makes you upscale?
Because I'm Mika, the upscale diva. Baby, I said Mika got to be all about Mika. Okay, I graduated from Ballou State, Miss May. Hey.
And Mika, who are some of your celebrity clients?
Some of my celebrity clients, okay, Shanae. I service her. I service Wanda. I service RuPaul. And, Miss Rome, who owned the liquor store on 44th and 5th Street. Hey, Miss Rome, I'll be there to get my Remy girl. All right, Miss Mika, we have to go, honey. I tell you, you have been something else, Miss Mika. Thank you so much for calling in, Miss Mika, and we'll be sure to check in on you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Mika. Epiphany, you wanted to say something?
Yes. See, I just have one more question for Miss Mika.
Okay, honey, because I got to go, Miss Devereaux.
Okay, Miss Mika, will you be attending the infamous Atlanta Bronner Brothers show?
Hey, Miss Mika will be there, and you better beware. Hey, I got to go, Miss Devereaux. Bye-bye.
Okay, so today we interviewed Miss Mika, Glamika's Glamorama.
Yeah, that was a mess. Yeah. Miss Mika, I'm sorry, y'all. That was a mess. The MD, I cannot believe you asked Miss Mika if she was a man or a woman. Wow. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, everybody. When I tell you, Epiphany, I don't know where you got Mika from, baby, but she did not say that her weaves was $10.44.
She's going to put everybody out of business.
And her
premium hair.
Premium hair or yes. $14 or something. All right, everybody. We're going to go back to our phone lines. Our phone lines have been lit up, so we have the callers still holding. So we're going to go back to our phone lines. So, all right, everyone. Today, we're talking about blacks in fashion. We're talking about blacks in fashion, the absence of African Americans on the runway. So we're talking about blacks in fashion today. Now, before we get to that, just let me just say very quickly that I think it's important that if many of you can come out to the 923 location, not only are we doing $9.23 wet sets, but we're also doing the we have the Atlanta fundraiser committee that's going to be there, and they're raising money so they can be able to go to Atlanta and have spending money. All right, we're going to go to the phone lines. Carla, good morning. Carla, good morning. Toya?
Yes.
Okay, today we're talking about blacks in fashion. What's your take on that? And we only got a minute, so talk fast.
Okay, well, to answer the question in regards to if you had two different men who were dressed differently but speaking the same thing, I would go with the gentleman who was dressing with the Levi's and who was dressing ordinary. And the reason why is because now at 30, I realize that a lot of times men, put on a act with their clothing. Their clothing is a facade, and they're trying to be someone that they're not. So someone who would dress ordinary to me is more attractive because they're not letting the clothes define who they are. They're just letting themselves be who they are.
All right. Thank you so much, Toya. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. The Sea Island Morning Show. Today we're talking about blacks in fashion.
1450 WOL, where information is power.